Michael Porter came to India after 14 years. He met Prime Minister Modi on May 25th, 2017. Michael Porter is eminent management thinker and Harvard University professor, Michael E. Porter. He is an authority on fundamental analysis. His model of Porter's 5 forces is known everywhere on this planet. Michael Porter's 5 model do have 5 points which analysis for long-term investments in a stock. Number 1, it is industry rivalry. Number 2, it is bargaining power of suppliers. Number 3, bargaining power of buyers. Number 4, it is threat of new entrants. And 5th is threat of substitutes. When we analysis on any stock or any company, then we can have an idea that we can either put our hard-earned money into this stock or not. This stock will be good for short-term trading or for long-term investments. I appreciate formulating analysis of a stock on 5 different parameters help us to know in which direction this stock will be in times to come. But it is not that once we have derived that this is a good stock to pick, but we need monitoring also. Because once an established brand even is disappeared in this economic world. I want to name BlackBerry. I want to name Nokia. I want to name Kodak camera. Do you know that Kodak, if you just go and visit your home, you will find Kodak camera all your in some almaras, which is not in use today. But there was a time then when we used to go on holidays, we don't forget to carry Kodak. And that was the time when we talk about the mobile, we talk about the Nokia. A Nokia, and it was so good that even you throw that phone many times. Or for the battery usage, it was perfect. But when there was a change, like when the camera comes in our mobile set and the internet also entered into it, and there was a revolution. And that revolution ate up all 3 brands. Kodak as a camera, Nokia as a phone, BlackBerry as a business phone. There was a time when anyone, do you carry BlackBerry, is known that he is an executive of a company. But there was a substitute came up like Apple and Samsung. They introduced camera into your phones. They introduced connectivity to internet into your phones. Nokia lost. BlackBerry lost. Kodak lost. Actually, when we talk about Apple or the Samsung, it is the combo of Nokia, BlackBerry and Kodak, all three in one phone. So they could generate the value on it. And there many companies came as follow-up companies on those Samsung and Apple. But here, when we talk about these five forces, industry rivalry, bargaining power of supplier, bargaining power of buyers, threat of substitutes, threat of new entrants. If we analyze Maruti in India, bargaining power of supplier, it's weak. Bargaining power of buyers, it's weak. Threat of substitute, it's low. And threat of new entrant, it's again low. Maruti is enjoying higher valuation compared to all other auto companies. And what is the unique selling point of Maruti? That is a very big after-sales service network. You go to even Leh Ladakh or you go to Kanyakumari, or from Assam to Gujarat, you will find everywhere Maruti, Maruti, Maruti. And the think about resale value of Maruti, again it's the use it for 3 years, 4 years, and you sell at least at 50% of the value of which you have purchased. I remember when I purchased first Maruti long back, which was a Japanese model. If I'm not, I purchased it between 60,000 to 80,000. But I managed to sell it at even higher price at 90,000 or 1 lakh after usage of 3 years. That was wonderful car. Maruti carried the same reputation. Not we can sell on premium now after the usage, but at least we get better valuation compared to all other car makers or car brands. And whenever there is a after sale service is required, network is so wide, it gives the value to Maruti as a stock. You just imagine Maggie. It's a brand. Not even ITC, not even Pitanjali, not even any other company is able to take the position over the Maggie carries. And now today Maggie has introduced Punjabi Maggie, Bengali Maggie, and South Indian Maggie. What not? Their research and development and their quality maintenance, that's great. Let's start with the Porter's 5-force model. Start with the industry rivalry. Reliance Jio. I need not to say anything. An industry where rivalry is high like the aviation and telecom space, the end result will be lower pricing power and lower income for the industry participants. Innovation in products and customer service and engagement initiatives become essential in such an industry. A strong competitor with deep pockets can easily adopt the tactics such as continuous dumping products, services at lower price than the cost to drive others out of the industry. Not everyone can sustain losses for long period. Intensity of rivalry can be understood from following simple industry characteristics. It would be high if many companies exist in the business segment. Number 2, similar products, services being offered by the participants with little or no differentials. Number 3, every industry participant tries to attract customers with the similar strategies, lower price or longer credits. Number 4, switching cost for customer from one product service to another is low or nil. Just think in telecom. Porting is so easy. Just you send a port and get the SMS. Either the company will reduce your cost, or another company will give you a better offer. Reliance Jio just 6 months back or 7-8 months back introduced its product, and we have seen the results of Bharti, Idea, Tata Telecom, and others. It's nosedived. All their profitability is nosedived because Reliance Jio offered them free of cost for first 6 months, then is offering 300 for unlimited usage. All the companies who were making good profits, now they are troubling to survive. May tomorrow, most of the companies survived just after being mergers or any association between them or any agreement between the 2 or 3 companies, which will able to stand against Reliance Jio. When we are in a competitive market, we have to come out with new ideas to sustain. For that, Mr. Charlie Munger, the partner of Berkshire Hathaway, says if only basis of competition and industry is pricing, it's a self-defeating business. But what is the solution? He has suggested the aggressive, innovative, internally as well as externally, better and efficient operations resulting in lesser working capital requirement, faster turnaround times, lesser cost of capital are some of the things which the company has to do internally. On the external side, launching differentiating products, creating and nurturing strong brands, positioning its products, services uniquely are what the company can do to break out of the cluster. So, the what? The Porter's 5-force model is saying first thing is industry rivalry. Where it is high, long-term investment is in question. If you are picking a stock where the industry rivalry is high, you can trade on those stocks. For long-term investments, it may not yield good returns. Second thing, one thing more, I want to just quote here what the Warren Buffett said. Warren Buffett said there are the 2 statements he gave. Crude quotes are prominent here. Number 1 is when a management with the reputation of brilliance tackle a business with a reputation of bad economics. I repeat it. I am repeating it. When a management with a reputation for brilliance tackles a business with a reputation of bad economics, it is the reputation of the business that remains intact. So, number 2, should you find yourself in a chronically leaking boat, energy devoted to changing vessels is likely to be more productive than energy devoted to patching leaks. What the Mr. Buffett through these 2 quotes is clearly indicating that if the economics of a business is bad, a great management may not be able to bring anything substantial, and an investor would be better off shifting his investment to different industry. When I say that Porter's 5-force model, each forces really help us to understand a business, how much return we will get in long term. Is it advisable to buy these kind of stocks or lend to these companies or not? Again, I repeat, it's an industry rivalry, bargaining power of supplier, bargaining power of buyers, threat of substitutes, threat of new entrants. Today we have covered industry rivalry. Tomorrow we will sit on and discuss about the bargaining power of suppliers and bargaining power of buyers. And in next class, we will study on threat of new entrants and threat of substitutes. This will be the foundation of fundamental analysis. From there on, we will be learning on valuations. Valuations are important to understand what the real value of the business is. Present value drives the real value of business, what the cash flow will be generated in times to come. Say this company if survive for next 10 years, what would be the total cash flow in next 10 years plus the last year wind up revenue being generated out of that business. We'll discuss that all and we'll come out on a flow chart how we can understand any business or any company where we should invest in long term or invest for trading. This is the only thing which we have to understand, and then after that the cash flow will be important for us on every quarter to understand is this model working even today or not. If it is not, we will wind up. If it's working, we will continue with our idea. Thank you very much. Good day, good luck to all my students.